applied innovation, by our definition, is fundamentally defensive. So applied innovation is actually the thing that is able to penetrate markets even in a crisis, even when everything else shuts down. Applied innovation is this thing that's still needed. And also applied innovation, as we saw with an analysis that we did, was actually able to post even better operating margins, so better pricing power, less problems with the recent crisis and inflationary period that we had. So, you know, what we can confirm to investors is that the companies we select that make applied innovation, they're actually defensive. These companies not only manage to create those 170, 200, 300% growth in their revenues, they also manage to keep their operating margins stable in the crisis, and actually they came out stronger from the crisis. So when people ask, you know, isn't innovation risky? Innovation might be risky, but applied innovation is freaking stable. This is your defensive investment.
You know, you can have an idea, you can bring a new process or product, but at the end it have to be adapted from customers, from consumers. It has to create impact to the market, and I think you bring all that things together to make the difference between innovation and applied innovation, which is creating revenue.
He is really zooming in on drug delivery, on the pharma supply chain, and use the obesity as an example on how innovation is obviously making it to the Academy Awards in Hollywood.
I really like the twist that TSG has to concentrate on innovation that has a footprint in the market where you can measure. There's a need there's a demand for the products and services, and so it's a very natural way to go about innovation.
The most famous sentence was that innovation, applied innovation, is not sensitive to crisis. Yeah. So, and it's well known that economical crisis, but also geopolitical crisis, do enable and do promote innovations.
My impression here is that, first of all, I do want to even connect more proactively with some of the people here, because I felt that a lot is relevant to my field, and maybe I can help some people here, maybe I can help some companies to create the right sort of contacts so that we can have more collaboration that hopefully end in innovations that could solve the problem that the world has today. So,
Mathieu, you're a fairly new member of the Singularity Think Tank. What motivated you to join this group of experts?
What I really like, what I suspected would be the value for me, and what actually is the value for me, is the discussion with the experts. It's a great breadth of expertise. I think we're more than 30 people by now, all experts in very different fields, and we have extremely lively discussion, confrontations which are always friendly, and at the end of that we learn a lot. And connecting that to the financial sector, which is a bit newer to me, is also very attractive.
I think as an expert in the Singularity Think Tank, you get a lot of insights as well, right? Because it's a big group and experts from all kinds of fields, so you get a lot of interesting discussions, not only in your own field of expertise, but also in many other fields. That's one side, and then the other side is also it's very interesting to speak with other experts in your field as such. So I think I really enjoy these discussions very much.